hope you all doing good. Today we are going to see chapter 3 model test paper word and structure knowledge. For question 1 to 20, choose the correct options to complete each sentence. Question number 1, I understand you are dash joining the cricket team. Option A, desirous about. B, keen at. C, seriously hoping to. D, interested in. Desirous about, which means if you are desirous to doing something. Keen at, very interesting. Hoping, which means to want something to happen or to be true. Interested in, wanting to know. Which one is correct answer here? Option D is correct. So that you have to select option D. Okay. The second question is, although this neighborhood is safe, it is best dash late. Option A, being gone to. Option B, keeping away from. Option C, not to stay out. Option D, avoid to go home. Which means avoid to go particular place and not to stay out. They are want to stay out from that particular place. Keeping away from that, somewhat far from that particular place. Here the correct option is C, not to stay out. Okay. Next one, third question. After our vacation, we want to collect our dog Rudy from our friends, and as soon as he spotted us, he does excitedly. Option A, begins barking. B, wants to bark. C, has barked. D, started barking. Bark means to make a loud, short noise or noises. Here the correct option is D, started barking. Option C, option D one is correct. So that you have to select option D. Fourth question. If he thinks civil engineering is a cakewalk, he did dash think again. Probably, had, better, rather to. Which one is correct here? Better. Better. Option C. And then fifth question, for the past 15 years, companies that ship goods dash millions of dollars coordinating their security efforts. Here the question is, the past 15 years, companies that ship goods millions of dollars coordinating their security effort. They mentioning here is security effect. For example, what their examples are: option A, spending. B, has been spending. Have spent or being spent. According to the grammatical rules, tenses, you have to select option C, have spent. Okay. Sixth question, when they learned that they didn't make it to next round of competition, they were option A, sublime. Option B, inspirited. Option C, excited. Option D, crestfallen. Which one is correct option here? Before that, we have to know the meaning of the single words. Option A, sublime means extremely high quality that makes you admire something very much. Inspirited, which means encourage. Excited, feeling and showing happiness and enthusiasm. Crestfallen, which means sad and disappointment. The correct answer is option D, crestfallen. Seventh question. Second hand smoke is exhaled smoke of the smoker. Dash the smoke that disperses from it lit cigarette or pipe. Thereby, so as to, as well as, consequently. According to the phrases, the correct option is option number C, as well as. Eighth question. By nature, my sister is a dash girl who remains reserved and reticent. Option A is suppressed. Option B, flagrant. Option C, vivacious. Option D, taciturn. Which means the option A. Suppressed means to stop something by using force. Flagrant means shocking because it is done in a very obvious way and shows no repeat for people, loss, etc. See, vivacious means full of energy. Taciturn, which means uncommunicative in speech. Which one is correct here? Option D one is correct. So that you have to mark option D. The ninth question is J.K. Rowling, the works turned her fortunes around, is the creator of one of the most fascinating character of fiction. Option A, her. Option B, while. Option C, that. Option D, whose. Which one is correct here? Whose. Whose works turned her fortunes around is the creator of one of the most fascinating character of fiction. So that the correct answer is D option. 10th question is drivers over 65 have experience but dash physical and sensory capabilities. Option A, no diminished, having diminished, may have diminished, were diminished. Here, diminished means to become or to make something smaller. Here, the correct option is may have diminished. Drivers over 65 have experience but may have diminished physical and sensory capabilities. So option C one is correct. Option C may have diminished. 11th question is if we don't find a solution to this problem soon we dash a lot of explaining to do. Have, had or having, will have, had to have. Which one is correct here? Will have. According to the tenses you have to select will have. 12th question when people talk about the wonders of the France the first thing that's mind is the Eiffel Tower. The options are springing off the beer on hours that comes to. Which one is correct here? That comes to, which means the Eiffel Tower comes from the place. So here you have to answer option D that comes to. They mentioning some place here. 13th question is people were moved to flood shelters after days of heavy rain caused dash damage. A. Spasmodic. B. Intermittent. C. Substantial. D. Deliberate. Which one is correct here? Option C. Substantial. Option C. Substantial. 14. Zika virus is a dash complex and life threatening. A. Considerately. B. Extremely. C. Determinedly. D. Indomitably. Which one is correct here? Option B is correct. The meaning for this word is considerately means careful not to be upset people, extremely means very, determinedly means in a manner displays resolve the determination. Indomitably means impossible to defeat or frighten. The correct option is B, extremely. 15th question is his inflammatory commands and attitude at the rally reflect how dash he is unconscious noble. Which one is correct? Option D is correct. 16th question there can be no peace in the region as long as countries indulge in dash tactics to sabotage talks. The options are subversive, infruitable, undeniable, staunch. Which one is correct here? Subversive. 16th question there can be no peace in region as long as countries indulge in dash tactics to sabotage talks, which means subversive, infutable, undeniable, staunch. Which one is correct here? Option A, subversive. 17th question animals with delicate skeletons do not fusible well, making it all the more difficult to study their erythropoietin evidence etymology the evolution. Which one is correct here? Evaluation is correct here. 18th question. When the prototype of the new spaceship was finished, the team tested its dash by stimulating a trip to Mars. Metal. Which one is correct here? Option A, metal is correct. 19th question. By the time he was 10, the boy was recognized as a tennis dash and was offered a place of a prestigious training academy in Zurich. Which one is correct here? Parody, portage, prodigal. Which one is correct here? Option C, prodigy. Options are were, refutable, indisputable, enigmatic. Which one is correct here? Indisputable. Option C, indisputable. For question number 21 to 25, choose the most appropriate word phrase to fill each blanks. Considering adopting a pet isn't cakewalk, in fact, it could be quite. Dash being responsibility, reading having a current lifestyle. 21st question is this. And suitable to horse, one understanding the pet's physical emotional requirement may be. This is the 22nd question. 23rd question to be. Avine pets are also worthy option as intelligent and lifelong company. They come with all the dash of aquatic friends, but you will need more space for cage and for the birds fly around the stretch their wings. 23rd question. 24th question is enough time which them lest dash set in most importantly you might want to take a call of ethical issues of raising a bird in captivity and whether you did able to set free evaluation. 25th question enrollment so dash along with initiating early training, so that the answer for the 21st question is challenging. Answer for 21st question is challenging. The answer for 22nd question is food for thoughts. Option C, food for thoughts. 23rd question is the answer is advantages. From the passage, you have to write down the answer advantages. 24 is boredom. According to the passage, you have to select option D, boredom. 25th question, bear those in mind. Bear those in mind. For question 26 to 30, read the passage and answer the question that follow. Please read the passage carefully. In 1938, a 13 years old, like a nearly all of Africa, raced to nearest radio for broadcast of the biggest horses in history featuring subscute. The horse and became a symbol of the story of a Great Depression, the struggle and the triumph of common man during a sudden economic downturn. The horse rack to riches Sahab began when Charles Howard, a wealthy bicycle repairman turned automobile dealer, bought him a party Sam. Continue the passage and understand the meaning of the passage and have to answer for the questions. 26th question. According to the first paragraph, the Great Depression most probably happened dash. Option A in Europe all over the world because of betting in the horses before 1938. These things had happened in which year? They have mentioning before 1938. So I have to select this one. 27th question. The biggest victims of Great Depression were animals such as horses, automobile traders, even trainers, average people. Which people are victims of the Great Depression? Average people. Option D. 28th question. Sea Biscuits was a winner mainly because dash. Option A. A man in his life treated him well. He was extremely fierce. He had a grit and don't want to lose. D. Option. He had the right stature. Which one is correct here? Option C. According to the passage, you have to select option C. 29. The author of the book by the horse's name. The author. Who is the author here? Is they mentioning any author here? was a teenager in 1938, had written many books earlier, inspired the movie, wrote articles for periodicals. Option D is correct. 30th question. It can be surmised from the passage that after sea biscuits wins, many people begin to option A race horses again, invest in the stock market, believe in possibilities, anticipate race results. According to the passage, the correct answer is in the second passage. They have given this answer, so they believe in possibilities. For questions 31 to 39, choose the most relevant option that would follow each of the statements. 31. That is the conversation between Palm and Lee. Palm, any idea who a speaker is going to be? Lee. Dash Palm. I wondered if you knew who his speaker was going to be. Correct option is who could it? I wonder. Sorry, did catch his how I supposed to know? D don't bother me. Which one is correct here? Option B. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Option B is correct. Okay. 32nd question. The magician was brilliant. You could never tell him to perform his tricks, which was dash. Sleight of hand. Option A, sleight of hand is correct. Question number 33. When Juhi, a spendthrift, kept nagging Kamal about his credit card due to it was like a stick in the mud, the pot calling the kettle black, calling a spade, putting a cart before the horse. According to the passage, you are to select option B. 34th question is the students decide to sweet it out during the last 2 weeks before the exams. The correct option is to turn the tables. The correct option to turns the table during the last 2 weeks before exam to turn the table. So you have to select option A. 35th question. The enquiry revealed that the mayor had never done anything wrong in the past. He was given a dash, clean sheet. The option D1 is correct, clean sheet. Which means the enquiry revealed the mayor had never done anything wrong in the past. He was given in a clean sheet. 36th question. When you meet great grandfather, remember to speak up. You know how it is, senior citizen they are. Dash, which one is correct here? Down and out, living to see another day. No, option C, hard of hearing. Hard of hearing is correct. Option C is correct. 37th question is the games went off smoothly because of those held it together while not being in the spotlight. Thank goodness for those who work. Option D behind the scene is correct. 38th question. The controversies about the way a player refused to shake hands with another through the games. Option C of the track is correct. 38th question of the track is correct. Of the track is correct. 39th question. The construction went smoothly as scheduled until the decision. Just no enough finding the project through a spanner in the works. Option B is correct. Through a spanner in work. For question 40 to 45, choose the best reply that would make a meaningful conversation. Here they have given a conversation. According to the conversation, you have to fill the sentence with the proper words. Palm, could I have something to drink before the meeting? Lee, share the counters over there. Which one is correct here? Option D, help yourself. Help yourself is the sentence which is apt here. 41. Sony, do you know how much snow they had? Canada last winter. Sanim Das. You got me there. Option B1 is exactly correct. Why you got me there? Sanam told that why you got me there. So option B is correct. 42nd question. Charan Das, travel agent. Well, here some brochures you can go back to when you find something you like. Option A, let me go. Do you know any travel guide? All of offer beyond my budget. Thanks. I will see you later. So option B is option D is correct. Thanks. I will see you later. 43rd question is data dash receptionist, can you give me your credit card details so that I can book your room? Option C, that's great, I will take the suit is correct. 44th question, Namita, hi Dora, I heard you hurt your ankle when you were taking yesterday. Dora said that thanks for concern, I am much better now. So option C is correct. For 45th question, doctor, how are you feeling today? Patient dash, pretty much the same, doctor. So option D is correct. For question 46 and 47, choose the best option to complete each sentence. Here, option A. 46th question is you dash get to work right away. You want to submit your assignments tomorrow. Here, which one is correct? Had better. According to the tenses, you have to select had better is correct. 47th question. Most of the northern Russia is dash populated due to the inhospitable frozen condition. Correct option is sparsely, remarkably, exclusively, sparsely, considerably. The most of the northern Russia is dash populated due to inhospitable, sparsely. So that you have to mark option C, sparsely. Okay. And for question 48 and 49, choose the most suitable antonyms for the words given. Here, the president radio broadcast gladness the people's spirit. Which one is correct here? Dampered. Option C is correct. 49. The project had analyzed the proposal strategically before decided to jettison it. Which one is correct here? Option B, accept is correct here. Choose the options to complete the conversation. Sarah, goodness, I have to prepare the report. My desk is shampless. I have 3 hours before the meeting. Sonal, desk. What she said? You are in the pickle A. Option D is correct. Thank you. Thank you all, dears.